Hello everyone. For today, our discussions theme is cyberbullying. So our focus for today is peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying. So what is your view? So before we start our discussion, I will introduce ourselves first. My name is Nurain Najiha binti Muhammad Inus. My matrix number is 207406. Okay, so next Halimatun.
Hi everyone, my name is Halimatun Sa'adiah binti Mustafa. My matric number is 207897. Next.
Hi everyone, my name is Syahira Aida binti Salihan. My batch number is 206025. Next.
Hi everyone, my name is Farah Hanim binti Farwazi. My metric number is 20751.
Hi everyone, my name is Nik Farhana binti Aizan and my metric number is 207591.
Okay, so everyone have introduced themselves. I will repeat our focus, which is peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying. So I'll start first. In my opinion, I agree that peers play an important role because usually cyberbullying happens between young generation because younger people they are more exposed to social media nowadays. Aside from family, some younger people they tend to share their problems or anything with their friends rather than family because usually the difference age gap between friends are usually small, so they will feel more comfortable and the peers are more understanding. So I think the peers' important role here is to convince the victim of cyberbullying so that they can express what they have been through and report it to the responsible party. What do you guys think?
Wow, it's a good opinions. But I think parents are more important to role than their peers. For instance, parents must keep close eye on their children activity on the web and to be alert to changes behavior that might indicate some emotional distress. Okay, even children will shy to tell them, but if parents try to convince them, I believe they will story about what had happened to their life recently. And for good, I also believe that parents will take their beloved children to psychiatrists to help them and give them more motivated and a positive vibes. How about you guys?
For me, I agree partly from what have you said. I more agree with Nurain. Yes, study has shown that parents and peers are most relevant reference for group for kids to refer to when they have problems. But peers have become more increasingly important to as the person who they refer to in the transitional phase from childhood and adolescence. I think from my point of view, peers are more aware of cyberbullying that happens around them than the adults, and generally they are more um, skilled in knowledge of technology than the teachers or parents. So they can understand how to prevent cyberbullying happens. Besides, peer mentoring programs which involve student leaders at school uh, have, have proven to be accessible in preventing cyberbullying from happening because the student leader will advise and counseling other students about issues, and they can also reduce traditional bullying and conflict between peers. As you guys know that sometimes cyberbullying start from the school. They have conflict between students, and eventually they have brought it to the social media. So I think preventing from school can help in from cyberbullying happening. So what do you think?
For Aida, I do understand your point, and however, I will be in Halimatun side, which I disagree. For me, if Halimatun said that families or parents have a big role, for me, instead of peers, schools and institutions have a much bigger role. This is because, okay, my first point is, as we all know, as a students, our routine started as early as 6:30 p.m., where the students went to school or went to classes and ended at 5 p.m., where they have no class at that time, from Monday to Friday, and there are also some students that have classes on Saturday. So this shows how the most time spent for student in school or institution is much is so it's much longer. So this is why I feel schools is a suitable and the best place for them to be taught about cyber ethics. So if I could list a little bit about cyber ethics, we can teach them how to interact with people in social media, how to engage with people who left a nasty comment or negative comment. And most cyber bullies started from humor. And these days, there are a lot of lies that lies that spread around the social media. So they also need to be taught on how we need to do some research first and need to reread what they want to post before they posting it. So I believe if schools manage to nurture this attitude in the students, this cyberbullying can be coped easily. How about Farah? Farah, how about Hanim?
I agree with what you have said just now, because for me, not only if friends can play an important role in tackling the cyberbullying issue, but instead teachers can also play a role through an authoritative teaching style. Um, Maybe they can create an authoritative teaching style that emphasizes warmth, acceptance, and tolerance among students. So this type of teaching style not only can counteract the destructive power of bullies, but also helps to produce students who are socially competent and responsible. A student that has a strong social skill are confident to overcome any peer relations, such as peer difficulties that they are facing wisely. So apart from that, students that are competent, that has a strong social skill, can uphold standard of equity, not only for themselves, but also for their friends who are becoming the victims of cyberbullying. So by creating this authoritative teaching style, a warm student-teacher relationship may be created through this teaching style. So it creates trust between the student and the teacher, so that the student can put the trust in teacher to tell the truth in whatever they are facing, and we can tackle this cyberbullying issue earlier and avoid various mental health problems that may affect the students' life if we uh, late in tackling this cyberbullying issue. What about Halimatun? What is your view?
Okay, I think Farhana and Farah have give a very good opinions. Okay, I just want to add it about I just said already about peers will report it to the police or something else, right? But I believe that peers are not so brave to do that. I think teachers, parents are very brave to do that because yeah, peers it always come we always fears to report, okay? So by only giving when the peers by only giving some advice, it's not a change anything, while the cyber harassments still viral on the internet. So we need a police. So parents are more brave than the peers. I strongly believe they will report the issues to the police, and we can take down about the cyber harassments. How about
Uh,
you guys?
okay. For me, I think for what Halimatun said, I think I quite disagree for the part that students are not brave, because maybe in past time maybe that's I agree, because people in past time they are more they are not as outspoken as student current right now. I think for now, uh, younger people, they have more opinion, and they are more outspoken and braver to speak what is happening around them. What I'm trying to focus now is there are some people, some students, they are still timid, you know. They can. So this is the role of the other peers. They are more braver to convince them for them to express what they have been through, you know. And also I partly agree with Nick, which is okay. Nick just now she said there's many types of cyberbullying, right? So I think I agree with the fact that school play important role. The teachers play important role, but I think okay, if someone got bullied a little, I mean like they got mm,
minor bullying.
minor. Okay, just minor. I think they can just ignore it. I think but if it becomes a bigger problem, so I think that's not the teachers will not know about it, because as I said before, younger people, they will more feel more comfortable with their peers. Okay, that's what I think. Does anyone else have any other opinion?
Okay, I
I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with you, Ain Najiha, because for me myself is very close to a teacher back when I was in high school. So I believe that students will still put their trust in teachers if they're close enough with their teachers, and if their teachers is creating a comfortable relationship between the students and the teacher, so they can tell whatever they are facing through to the teachers. And I think teachers really play an important role in this cyberbully issue, because not only friends ignoring what they are facing through, but maybe certain of them even supporting uh, the bully's behavior. So I think when teachers know about this, maybe they can bring this issue to the higher parties and take an action to the bullies. So instead of doing that, teachers also can create a supportive classroom community, such as creating a fairer social system between the students and promote friendship. So this class culture will avoid any bullies that tend to bullies others through social media. And yeah, teachers. What I would say is teachers can also play an important role in this in tackling this issue.
Yeah, I also strongly, obviously agree with Hani, because I also have a quite nice with my teachers relationship, right? Because the way how some teachers have the way the soft spoken, so we like them. So I think I will share my problem to he or she also.
okay. Okay. So I understand what Jiha said. Meaning that if the issue or the bullying is minor, then the teachers might ignore it, right? Is it that way? Okay. So, but then I feel like there is a lot of professional counselors that are assigned in every school, like like Hadif said. Um, Teachers could see the change in behavior on in their students. So, okay, here I want to talk more about counselors. So when we talk about cyberbullying, there are two people that associated in it, which is the bully and the victim, and both might have the psychology problem. For example, if the victim might have some mental issue because of continuously being bullied, while the bully might have some background issues. So here the counselors that were assigned in every school play a big role, because they were trained to to take care of this kind of issue. So and yeah, I think this counselors uh, in every school really can help manage this problem.
Okay, I just want to add something what Halimatun said earlier that I think intensive usage of social media could contribute in cyberbullying involvement. So I think I agree that peers doesn't play an much important role. Besides, prevention through education plays more important role, such as teachers and schools, because there is also some preventing programs available on internet, such as Techno Kids, which is computer-based learning for school that focus on school level on teaching how to use internet ethically and else. So does anyone have any else? Does anyone else have anything else to say before we end our discussion?
Uh, uh, I do. Okay. After hear for what everyone has said, I think I am convinced that yes. I think I agree that I disagree that peers play important role.
Okay, so after listening to the opinions presented in the discussion, I think majority of us agree that peers doesn't play much important role in tackling cyberbullying. So that's all for our discussion. Thank you.